All right, and I'm back. So, in the last episode, I started Mitten Well, I went over the final, my final layout for Pisa Terra, and it was looking pretty good. Then I started Mitten University, where you are working on building robots and starting all that kind of stuff. And it's a pretty cool level, but there was a bug that happened. So I'm gonna end up restarting the level and hoping that it doesn't happen again. What happened was, I don't know, maybe something with the training, I don't know, but when the students went into the lecture hall, all of a sudden there's levels just shot up to from 1 to like 30 or something. So it was just a really strange bug. Might have had something to do with uh, how when you first do the training thing for your janitor and it goes through really quickly. I don't know, but I'm restarting the level, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. And besides, it wasn't really a great layout, and I hired way too many teachers anyway, so that was already starting to put me in the red. And it wasn't my best playthrough, so here we go. So I'm gonna restart Mitten University. So we are here. I'm gonna restart and restart the campus, lose any existing progress. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. Uh, Nobody wants to see that kind of weird stuff in a playthrough, or at least a legitimate playthrough. Alright, so I'm gonna start by building a pretty basic dorm. Uh, Bathroom, shower, smaller ones, and kind of the same sort of basic layout. Well, I think I'm gonna leave the middle up this time. And yeah, this is just the overview of Mitten University. It looks pretty cool. And there's a lot of plots to work with in this one, so room is not really going to be much of an issue in this, but money is probably going to be pretty tight for the first year or two. I think I'm going to probably go with 8 students this time around, rather than try and hit the 16. Well, we'll see when I get there. So student intake 10, so we definitely don't want 10, because it just means that 2 students are going to be a waste. And Bugle Technologies. Hello, I'm Sophia Nova, founder of Bugle Technologies. I hear you're trying to build a robot. Phew, been there, my friend. The university has asked me to help you wherever I can. I'm not building it for you, though. That would be cheating. Well, we definitely don't want that. So, we're going to manage courses. Robotics is fine for now. Alright. So, I think we're going to leave this up for the time being, but we are going to build a few things. So, actually, you know what? I don't really like this thing in the middle at all. So we're going to just get rid of it completely again. And just, there we go. Get rid of that. So now we have to start on all the building. So I want to leave a little bit of a spot out here. Actually, I'm going to put the doors in now just so that's it's a little bit easier. I probably should just move that instead of deleting it, but we have a side entrance here. Why is it not letting me? Oh, the window. Okay. Right, so that is not quite lined up. There we go. Nope. Alright, so that's lined up nicely. And so we have one there, and we want to put one on this side too. So we have to move the window out of the way first, for some odd reason. So now we want to make it so it's lined up with the center, and there we go. So now we build the rooms around these, and that way when I start expanding out into these lots here, I don't have to move a ton of rooms around. Okay, so that's good there. Now, let's start off by building. We're going to put the dorm in the center this time, because the students kind of need that.
Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
Alright, so the construction's all done, so now we are going to make it a what was it? It was a 5, I think. 5 by 5, and then 2 outs and 2 outs. Okay. Is it a 5? Yeah, I think it was a 5 by 5. So, kind of line that up a little bit better. That looks fairly even. 1 square there. 2 squares there, though. So it's not 100% even, but yeah, let's just leave it like that for the time being. Alright, so we're going to put in... Let's put the love bed on this side this time around. And let's put in 2 of the star beds. So we're going to take on about 16 students, so we're only going to need, well, 8 or 16, I'm not sure yet. So between 2 and 4 beds. So we want one that looks... That'll work for the girls. And 1, 2, make sure we have the wardrobes. Let's put 1 there. And 1 there. Let's put in a couple desks. So we're going to put the desks lined up with the lines here. 2 desks. And the doors. Let's put the doors... So yeah, let's put 1 here and 1 here. So the bathroom and the shower are going to be a 2 by 3. Okay. So shower room. There we go. Line that up nicely. 1, 2, 3 showers. Let's do a sink. Hand dryer. Actually, let's move the sink over a little bit. Sink. Stop picking that up. And yep, there we go. Garbage pail. Hand sanitizer. Let's get some hand sanitizer in the room. Probably by the desk. And a garbage bin by the desk. And so the shower's done. And a bathroom. Let's make that a 3 by 2 as well. I like the gold ones, like I have said before. It just really improves the... Yeah, you can actually, like, for anybody that's watching that doesn't have the gold ones, it was just a promotion that 2 Point Studios did, where if you sign up with your email, you just get an email activation, and it pops into the game as soon as you do that. So it's just a little freebie that they gave, and I think they did the same thing with 2 Point Hospital, where they gave the golden toilets, and yeah, I think that was that and the Sonic one. So you got quite a few extra little freebies from that game. Alright, so now we need a lecture theater, robot construction, and a few other things. So, alright, so that's the main entrance. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 5. Just a nice little appearance there. Okay, so that's... And that's... And then we could put a door on either side. But this way, if we have to kind of mirror it, then it's not too hard to do that. Alright, so we got our lecture theater and the robotic construction. Yeah, let's make sure that we leave a little bit of space between each. Okay, so It's not going to work there, but it will work here. So let's put in a door. The robotics projects. So we want to make sure that there's room on both sides for the students to actually reach it, because I think that was the problem with the last one, why I kept seeing the queue, that students just weren't able to get to the consoles if it's too close to the wall. So there we go. Yeah, I think this is the front of the machine, this is the back, and let's put in 2 whiteboards just to be safe. And then move this a little bit more centered. Can we put in a garbage bin? Yep. Garbage bin and one of these. And eventually we're going to need the radiator as well, because it's cold in here. Okay, so we got that, and we need a robotics teacher. Dry mouth, squeaky clean. Both of these suck. Let's speed it up and try and get a good one. So we're going to need one of those. We're going to need a good librarian. That's fine. And a good janitor. So we want one that's pretty decent. Alright, so come on, teacher. Cross your fingers. Bin blindness. Let's see if the other one is a little bit better.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
Okay, good. There's a good teacher. Alright. So let's put our robotics at level 2, and let's set this to something decent. So we want 16 students, a nice even multiplication of 8s, and even though they're a little bit unhappy with the tuition, tough luck. So, alright, so let's start the year.
The timetable is not
It looks like
written
we're
in
going to be
stone.
pretty
Still,
good.
We're not changing it.
So we actually did get some kudos. So, yeah. We'll just take advantage of whatever the bug was. Get 50 more kudos. Train staff members. Well, we accomplished that without whatever the bug was. And 508 students, so yep. We can claim that one as well. Alright, so the training room. So I think we're going to stick with just a basic one this time, because I think money is going to be a little bit of an issue here. So, alright. And there we go. So the training room is complete. And let's start training. So, first thing we have to do is train the janitor so that he has mechanics. There we go.
Welcome, new
And
students.
unpause,
We're
and
more afraid of you
we're just going to
than
set
you
it so
are
that
of
the
us.
teacher upgrades his robotics, and I think that's why I was hiring more teachers, because
Now
2 of the
taking
teachers were
students
training
for
and one has to go
robotics.
into the research lab. So let's see here. Students are moving in now. That's good. Right. So we need the research lab, and what else was it? Research lab and more teachers. So we're going to stick with maybe getting just 2 teachers. So this one, gross, iron bladder, and rapid, not worth it. Lollygagger, not worth it. Okay. Private tuition room we don't need yet, but we do need that research lab. So let's put the research lab 4x4. And let's move you here. Let's move the door to this side. And that supercomputer was a good one. A bit expensive, but it's worth it.
Students are asked not to ask questions.
Alright, so no errors this time. Okay, so our janitor's trained up, and this is where we have to put in all the radiators. So let's get that done quickly. Okay, so let's get one for the training room, because we're going to be using that quite a bit. Definitely one in the lecture hall. That should be okay. We already have one in the robotics lab, but it still looks a bit blue, so let's put in 2 for the robotics lab. Let's see here.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
Okay, so that should be covering it pretty good. And now just the bathrooms. So... this is going to be an issue. Let's take the garbage bin and put it on the outside. And then, can the radiator fit in there? Yes. Okay, so I'll do that with the other one too. Okay, so those are good. And there we go. Okay, so that's good. That's good. They are not really exploring too much of the hallways yet.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
Okay. Alright, so I think that covers... Actually, if we move these to this wall, that should fix the little area that's missing. So. Okay, so they have... Oh, I forgot to build a library. That's what I forgot from the last time. So let's make a library. Let's make it... I think, what was it? 5 by 6 by 6? Let's make it 6 by 4. So they all need a library. We are going to do the large library again, and we're going to put it so that it's like this. Fill out those 3. Put in 2 bookcases. 1, 2, and what's it? 1 of each of the study things. So we have 1, 2. Okay, which one is missing? Oh, the computer. And the record. So there we go. Actually, it's pretty expensive for that one, so we don't need that. The robotics, I guess we have to... Oh, no, I guess because we did the training last time, we don't have to repeat that. So we have 2 robotics bookcases. We have the bookcases. This does not look even. There we go. What am I forgetting? Oh, garbage bin and radiator. Do you fit in there? Nope, you don't fit in there. Let's put you here. How's that do? Yeah, the only problem is when you're initially making the room, it doesn't show you the heat even as you're putting the radiator down, so it looks like over here is not quite as warm as it could be. And to fix that, I am going to move these down just a scotch. So then we can put you in there. I held control just so that I could move it slightly. And now we need a librarian. We do have a librarian. So we don't need the second one. Okay, so the tuition fees, we are actually getting a profit this time. We don't have a ridiculous amount of teachers. But we will need a second teacher because otherwise we are not going to be able to train anything. So upgrade robotics project. Okay, so it's level 3. Okay. And what can we train? So we only have one robotics teacher, so we're definitely going to need another robotics teacher. But we do want to train that person, and we want to train maintenance to be a little bit better. We also want to get this upgraded. So money is going to be a little bit tight for a little while in this game, but at least we have all the heat that we need. We still have plenty of room to expand out the dorm if we need it. And okay, that's what they want us to upgrade. So that there. And so let's hire ourselves another robotics teacher. So that one's not bad. This one is bin blindness or... Let's go with this one because hiring somebody at level 1 and then training him up is cheaper in the long run. So the one teacher should go there. I think. Where the heck are you going? You're the teacher, right? Why on earth are you all the way over there, you moron? Get to the training room. Oh, and I need the staff room. Otherwise, they're gonna freak out. So staff room, staff room, staff room. There we go. Make you a fairly small one. Let's pick you up and put you over here. And there's the door. So yeah, with money being tight, the buildings aren't looking too fancy at the moment. But at least they are getting the basics. So we got food, we got drink, and some vending machines. We need to get some vending machines down. Alright. So we'll put Pulp Fiction, or Pulptation, and... Okay, so they at least have food now. So we put... We'll just duplicate them and put them over here.
To repair training pod.
And some garbage bins. Huh. I guess they were hungry and thirsty. They've gone almost 4 months without anything to eat or drink. Okay, so statements, love bench. Alright, we'll give them a love bench. Yeah. Okay. Even in the world of academia, there are a lot of things we don't know. In fact, we barely know everything. I think this is the same thing she said last time. Yep. Okay. So we can upgrade that. Build a research lab. I have a research lab right here.
Congratulations. Research project complete.
Alright, so I guess what I'm going to do is quickly save this template and then just sell it and re-put it in. Okay. So templates, research lab. That 9% one is the one that I built before. It's a pretty advanced one, but I don't need to pump that much in. Okay, why is it saying? Why is it telling me to build a research lab when I have a research lab right here? It's right there, you jerks.
This is a test announcement, not a real announcement.
Just a little error, so there we go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Just the problem from before, just causing a little bit of error there. Okay. Alright, so they need to complete 2 research projects and get 6 robotic students, or 10 students up to level 6, and get the campus looking a little bit better. Right now, these students are doing god awful.
That I'm not your mum.
How are the students doing? Let's see. Ooh, 3 Fs. Okay, I should probably get a tutor down. I definitely don't remember this level being so difficult before. So, nope. Private tutor room. Let's put you there. And put one of these boards in. Okay. So let's pick you up and put you 2 by 2 there. Or here. Let's put you right there. So we're going to need another teacher for sure. We'll wait 6 days. Okay, this one's not too bad. Alright, so there we go. So he's going to get some of these students up, and he has a few months to do it. What are they asking for? Back poster? Okay, we have plenty of kudosh, so we can do that.
A research project. Well done.
And let's put you right there. So we have a bat poster. 2 research projects have to get finished. So let's do... Sophia Nova was discussing the future of Bugle's robotics program with her top scientists. There was some disagreement on whether the alternative, well, the scientists say it's more likely than not, but Sophia determined it's a 50-50. So... Yeah, that would be pretty good for getting more money. But... let's see. What is the general knowledge course? So that's not... Let's go with tomorrow's problem.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
75% of the students are bored. Alright, so let's fix some of that up. Okay. Let's get that down. One of these. Make 2 of those. Let's see, let's put the other one on this side of the dorm. Let's get some benches down so that they're happier. And some tables. And some here. And love trumpet. Water cooler. One more of those. And how is the heat? Heat is not great. Okay, so
Frequently asked
that frees some
questions.
stuff. Oh,
No,
and clubs.
I've not seen your
Let's get some
frog.
clubs going too. Get them moving a little bit faster. And I'm definitely going to clean this up at some point, but just kind of rushing through to try and get 1 star before I finish this video off. Okay, so the campus building's improving. Let's see. Well, at least their mood is improving a bit, and so are their grades. So, yeah, we're doing a lot better now. Okay. Let's get... Ah, good. We got some A students popping up. So, B pluses. Good job, everyone. What are the students
is
at?
not a belief system.
So the students are doing pretty good. So just a couple C's, but hey, I can live with that. Nobody's got F's this time around. And yeah, I think the clubs are a good choice. Let's put a speed walking sign. Okay. Nah, I don't want the neon guitar sign. I just don't like the look of that thing. Alright, so we are on our way to getting 1 star. It's just not my best start, not my cleanest layouts. But now they're joining some clubs, getting some stuff done, and the kudosh is starting to roll in. Or the Sims.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Okay, what else can we add to this for the time being? Let's get a... let's put in a science lab just to see if that adds anything to this. And put the door there. Chalkboard. Okay. So it is available for robotics, and the VR lab probably is too. I just want to see if they actually make use of either of them. Okay, so... Okay. So we got a quick VR lab and a quick science lab, and we're going to see if they make any use of either of those yet. So the tutor is really helping out quite a bit. And let's get... Okay, so the research lab is going. The training one, let's start training some of these people. So we have 3 robotics teachers. Let's get one of them trained up to level 2. Let's get the janitor trained up in mechanics. Okay. And let's add a few more things around here. Let's add, let's see, meat wizard and another bench. We'll put the other bench here. Okay, so so they're cold in here. Okay, what do they need? Where's the heat cover to? Yeah, the heat covers basically the entire room, so I don't know what they're complaining about. Maybe it's just out here that they were complaining. So we got 1, 2. Okay, so and there, and let's put another heater here. So heat shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay, so they got the robot built. We're at campus level 5 of 12, and complete 2 research projects.
Frequently asked questions. No,
We are
your
almost done
chicken
that.
should not be pink.
So it's definitely going to be year 2 that we're going to get our 1 star. But I think between
It's almost
the end of this
academic
year and the start of
in
the next
case you
one,
hadn't noticed.
I'm probably going to clean up this area a lot, because this is just really gross looking. So we definitely hit 6 for all the students. That's good. And circuit board, yeah, we can just reject that because I don't like the look of this circuit board. And accept that.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
Roach Burger promotion. Did somebody order a guy in a bug suit? Well, they better have. Okay, I don't know what the point of him is.
The academic year is over. Students
Okay.
must vacate the campus.
So that definitely is a much less buggy playthrough of this
Summer break
level,
would be a convenient
but
time for
I was
construction.
kind of rushing through a lot of this, and I think what I'm going to do between this video and my next is just clean this up and make it look a lot better. But year 1 is done. I've gotten quite a few of the achievements already. So, let's see how we did. No failures, 78% exam results. Janitor is rising staff, so, okay. Good. And 100% pass rate, so we got 3 trophies. Cutting Edge Campus, Rising Staff, and Contribution to Research.
End of year results published. Now.
So in the next year, I am going to pump more points into robotics. We don't really need any of these at all. And that means that we are going to have 21. We want a little bit more than 21. We want 23 students is good. So we have to make sure that we'll have 3 robotics labs, probably 2 lecture halls, and some teachers. It'll tell us when we're done anyway, so yeah, we need another robotics lab. Okay, so robotics design is the second one. Kind of like how gastronomy needed the sweet kitchen, so robo design, it's this thing with like this robotic hand that builds everything. So that I'll work on setting it up a little bit between videos and kind of clean this up, and maybe probably take out a loan or 2 just so I can kind of expand out a bit. But yeah, this looks a little bit sloppy right now, and I plan to have that fixed before the next video. So until then, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see. Well, I'm going to be doing more anyway, so just subscribe, and we'll see if we can beat Aaron in this competition.